Look at that. We're making us way very slowly down Side Pike because it's a little bit icy in bits and I don't want to slip over. But these new walking boots do have epic grip though, so I'm doing all right so far. So the plan is, the van's already parked up at the campsite, so I just wanted to give Walter a little warm-up walk, and then I'm going to head down to Old Dungeon Hotel now for a quick pint, and then I'll probably go to Sticklegill for a bit of tea. They do some really nice nachos there, so I think that's what I'll be having for tea. And then back to the van, hopefully before dark, so that we can have a little campfire there. This campsite does allow fires. I've brought the fire pit and some wood, so best make use of it. And then tomorrow I think we're going to head up Burfell. Well, I say that, but there's a severe weather warning for rain, so I'm going to see what it's actually like in the morning, and then if it's terrible, I'll maybe rethink and do a bit of a lower level walk or something instead, because I don't really want to be getting stuck at 900 metres in a yellow weather warning. Not sure that'd be wise for me or Walter really. But yeah, we'll just play it by ear. I think it might mean just a chilled out day, low level Ambleside even, or just chilling out in the van or something. And then Tuesday it's supposed to be a little bit better, so I might save Burfell for Tuesday and just do something a little bit easier tomorrow. But yeah, I'm about halfway back down Side Pike now, so I'll put you back in the bag and I'll give you a shout when we get back to the pub, and I've hopefully got a pint in my hand. And then work it out. You can do it, which is the easiest way down. Good boy. That's a good boy. He don't do bad for a 12-year-old arthritic dog, does he? He can still get up and down these fells. I don't know what I've been worried about for the last year or so. He's still got it. Right then, I've had my tea, I've been to Stickle Barn, and I've had, it's not called Stickle Barn anymore, it's called Lantyslee's. I've had some nachos with Korean beef, and for the third time in history, it's defeated me. Portion size in that place is absolutely bonkers. It's not often that food defeats me, and it's done it again. So just walking back to the campsite, sun set about 3 minutes ago, so it is starting to get dark, and it does get dark quite quickly at this time of year. I've just realised that I've forgotten to bring firelighters with me, and I was really looking forward to having a fire tonight. I've got the stove with me, so unless I can find something really dry that I can soak in lip balm or something, I think I might be struggling to start a fire. So yeah, it's probably going to end up being a night in the van, I think. I'm going to check the boot in the van, because I've got a feeling there were some old firelighters in there at some point. Whether they're still there or not, I don't know, but... Right, so yeah, back at the campsite now. It's only maybe 10 minutes walk from Lantyslee's / Stickle Barn, and about the same again from Old Dungeon really, so quite handy for pubs and food and stuff. I'm probably gonna just get back in the van, get the radiator and the electric blanket going, so that's all nicely heated up, see what I can do about the fire. Hopefully I can have one, I don't know yet, but I'll try and figure something out, and then settle in for a cosy night in the van. So we're staying at Great Langdale campsite, which is a site we've walked through plenty of times but never actually stayed at. It's actually run by the National Trust. It's quite a large site really, there's a few camping fields and plenty of camper van pitches too. Lots of facilities, 2 or 3 separate buildings with facilities in, and one even has a climbing wall on it, which I thought was pretty cool. So when you first get into the site, on the left hand side you'll find reception and the shop. If reception's closed, they'll leave an envelope on the window with your surname on and a map to your pitch inside and all the information that you're going to need. The shop itself is actually really well stocked. There's plenty of food, blankets, fire pit items and all sorts of stuff. Anything you could need there, really. The facilities themselves are also superb. In fact, I'm pretty sure they've been renovated quite recently. We've got separate men's and ladies' toilets in 2 separate blocks, so there's one closer to reception as well. Inside, everything's immaculate, perfectly clean and tidy, nice and bright inside as well. The floors are actually heated too, which is brilliant on a campsite. The toilets themselves were also super clean, and there's plenty of choice. As you've also probably noticed, there's plenty of warnings around the campsite about the potential for flooding, but that could never happen to us, could it? Right then, the rain has arrived and it's just started now. What time is it? It is 25 to 7. So it looks like I'm going to be either in this van for the next 24 hours or soaking wet on a fell somewhere. It's forecast to not stop until Tuesday morning really, so it is a yellow warning and there's signs all over this campsite saying that this campsite's prone to flooding in heavy rain, so I'm not sure what that's going to mean, whether it means flooding in that you can't get out of the campsite or flooding in that you might need to put your wellies on to walk to the toilet. I don't know. But I guess we're about to find out. I've left the fire pit sort of half burning outside because I've just literally put the chair away and rushed into the van. I'm sure the fire pit will be fine. It's fire and water, isn't it? Fire and water's fine. I tell you what though, it is absolutely Baltic out there tonight. It was 0 degrees when I was sat in the pub. It's definitely dropped below that now, I think, and I've had to double down. They don't even double down on Everest, do they? I'm pretty sure they only wear one down jacket up there. So it's definitely colder in the lakes than it is on Everest. I think I'm just going to get my laptop out and put some TV on. I've downloaded a couple of seasons of The OC, which is now on Amazon Prime, so that'll keep me entertained for... Well, there's 24 episodes and they're all about 45 minutes long, so it should keep me entertained for about 18 hours, really, shouldn't it? I've had the electric blanket on. It looks like the oil-filled radiator's broken. It doesn't seem to be turning on. So the thermostat clicks when it gets to the temperature that it needs to be on, but the radiator just doesn't turn on, and the fins on it all feel freezing cold, so that's definitely broken. I can feel a little bit of heat coming off the electric blanket underneath me, so hopefully when I get underneath that I'll be nice and toasty warm.
Exhibit A to you. She opted to forego sailing to go to the crab shack.
So, not everyone likes sailing.
Right, question. How has this mirror got water on it? Because it's not leaking through the roof. It can't be condensation yet because we've not even been in the van yet. It's miles away from the door, so surely the rain hasn't blown in there. Can't feel any wet spots on the roof anywhere. It's dry as a bone. What is it about vans and vanxiety? Like, you can hear the tiniest little noise or a little bit of water sneaking in somewhere, and suddenly it's the worst thing that could possibly happen. Maybe I've just accidentally splashed water onto that mirror there, but now I'm thinking there's a leak in the roof. Does anybody else get, like, proper vanxiety? Like, it could be the tiniest little thing, but you just think your whole van's broken. Is that just me? So for anybody wondering what the big pink UFO was in the corner just then, it's a dehumidifier. I'm hoping that I'm going to wake up in the morning and it's going to be absolutely condensation free in here. We'll see how that goes. I have just spilt Walter's water bowl over on the floor down on the carpet there, so I'm hoping maybe that will be dry at the very best.
You okay? Because, I mean, I was going to go over to Luke's, but if you want, I could stay here.
Oh, no, I'm fine, sweetie. Yeah, go to Luke's.
Right then, so one thing that I just want to say about this campsite is that it's got no signal whatsoever. And by no signal, I mean no phone signal, no internet, nothing. It's completely off-grid. And whilst it's nice to be away from news, it's nice to cut yourself off from the world. I don't know what the football scores were today, and it's kind of making me excited to find out what they are tomorrow. I am really missing Emma tonight. Anybody that knows me and Emma will know that we're like joined at the hip. We're always in contact. We're always WhatsApping or on the phone or whatever. It's just difficult not being able to tell her what I'm up to. And it's just little things like saying, oh, I've just done this, or yeah, I'm back at the campsite now, or sending her pictures of Walter being cute. And it sounds really sad, doesn't it? But part of me is starting to feel a little bit guilty about leaving her this weekend. I feel like we haven't spent that much time together lately, so it feels like a bit of a waste of one of those opportunities. And it's not that I'm having a bad time at all, because I've had a great time. We've had a lovely walk. There's been some amazing views from this campsite. I've had my favourite nachos from Stickle Barn. But there's just something missing, and I think it's that Emma's not sat there, to be honest. Yeah, I just wish she was here to bounce off. And I'm sure Walter does as well. I bet Walter misses her as well. Walter is a working dog, you know. He might be stupid, but he does have a job. And his job is to come away camping with me, go to these freezing cold places and sit on cold pub floors. And I know for a fact he'd rather be at home snuggled up on the sofa with Emma. So it is genuinely a job coming away and keeping me company, because I know that he'd rather be doing something else. Emma is definitely his favourite, but he still comes away with me. He's a grafter, that's what it is. He still comes away with me and keeps me company, because I wouldn't do half the things that I do if it weren't for him either. There's no way I would have gone to a pub by myself without a dog. There's just something about having a dog with you that makes you feel like you're taking a friend to the pub. It's not like you're some loser who's going to the pub alone. You're just taking your dog to the pub, aren't you? But yeah, it's the first time I've actually felt a little bit lonely. And I think part of it is because I can't just get in touch with Emma. I just want to be able to send her a message and say, what are you up to? Is it normal, this? Is this what all couples are like? Or am I too reliant on her? Why am I trying to turn it into a negative? It's fucking brilliant to have somebody like that in your life. Imagine having somebody in your life that you just want to spend 24 hours a day with. And I'm trying to turn it into a bad thing. I'm thinking I'm weird for it. Anyway, so we've been, what time is it now? 20 past 8. We've been in van for about an hour now, I think. I am absolutely red hot underneath this electric blanket, to be honest. It's not cold at all. It's saying 14.5 degrees on the thermometer now, and it was 8 or 9 when we got in here, so we've definitely warmed it up a little bit.
It literally hasn't stopped raining all night long, but I think I can't hear it pattering on the roof now, so there might be a break in it. I think this would be a good time to go for a wee, Walter. Should we do it? We might have to, might we?
Good morning. So as you've probably seen, it's quite wet out there. It literally didn't stop pounding down with the rain overnight, and when we first got out of the van this morning, there was a river running through the campsite. There's a motorhome over there that's sat in about a foot of water. It seems to have got a little bit better now. It's not rained quite as heavily this morning, and the groundwater seems to have disappeared a little bit. It's not disappeared, but the level's got a bit lower, put it that way. So we've been for a little walk. We walked up to Stickle Barn, which was supposed to open at 10 o'clock, and I was planning to get a coffee, but it was closed. So we just stood under the shelter for a little bit, gave me the opportunity to text Emma and see what she's been up to and stuff, just to let her know that I'm alright as well. The rain seems to have held off a little bit now. It's been about half an hour since I think it pretty much stopped completely at one point. There's a bit of drizzle left now, so hopefully the water will recede even more. I don't think I'm going to be doing a big walk today, to be honest, as if you walk out of here all you can see is cloud anyway, so you literally, even the smallest elevation, there'd be nothing to see. So I'm just going to chill out in the van for a bit now, watch a little bit more TV, and then I'll probably head out just after lunchtime, I think. I've got meals with me that I can make in the van, so I'm not going to starve. I'm just going to spend the day chilling out a little bit and hope that tomorrow the sun comes out again. It's forecast to be showers, but it does say 60, 70, 80% chance of rain, so it's definitely going to rain, hopefully just not quite as heavy as today, and I might get some breaks in the cloud as well so we can see some views. I had considered just going out for a drive and seeing what's further down the valley, heading towards Ambleside again, but I just can't be bothered to set the van back up into driving mode, so I think I'm just going to chill in the van. Everything's soaking wet again now, but there is a drying room here, so I might head in there in a bit and just stick Walter's coat and my hoodie and stuff in there just to dry off. But yeah, just going to spend some time chilling for now. Catch you in a bit, guys. I've cheated and just went and nicked... Well, I didn't nick. I went and got a bacon sandwich from the shop on site, but the machine were down, so I couldn't pay for it. I'm going to have to go back later and pay for it, though. Pretty good, to be fair.
Do we need to take more chances?
Yes, we do need to take more chances. I'm going right.
Well, it looks like everybody's gone. There's only me left here now. Is that a sign? I'm not sure.
Alone in a bed.
Polyfill. It's not as comfortable as down, but it's good for our little allergies, our sniffles.
Right then. I've just been out to the road to text Emma and let her know that I'm alright, and I thought while I was there I'll check the weather. It's not looking good, mate. So this rain isn't going to stop until 3 o'clock in the morning, and then when it does eventually stop, it's going to turn into sleet and snow. Temperature drops to below freezing tonight as well, so it's going to get icy too. I think I'm just going to call it while I still can and get out of here. I'm running out of stuff to watch. I've been sat in the van all day. You obviously get no signal around here, so I just watched some recorded stuff that I've downloaded. I'm running out of that, or I will run out by about 5 PM, so after that I'm just going to be holed up in the van, staring at the walls for 4 hours and then going to sleep at 9 PM probably. I think it's probably just time to call it. I've had a great time. It's been a lovely sight to be in. I just wish the weather was a little bit better. I mean, it was a lovely day yesterday, so we got a nice walk out of it at least. And I'll just try and make sure that I do something tomorrow to make up for it. Make sure that I make use of the extra day off that I've got this week. But I think for now, I'm just going to start packing the van away. There's not much to do, to be honest, because I took the bed down earlier anyway, so just need to sort Walter's crate back out and then put the seat back up and the fridge down, and then we'll just shoot off. I think I'm going to head into Ambleside first because that's kind of on the way. Get something to eat while I'm there. And then, yeah, it's just, I mean, we'd only just got dry from this morning's walk, and then I went outside to text Emma again and walk Walter. And we're just both soaked again, so it's going to take us 3 hours to dry again, and then if we ever go back out again tonight, again, we'll be getting soaked and it'll take us 3 hours to dry again. It's just not worth it for the sake of walking to Endert Road and back, because that's all that visibility will allow us to do, really. So yeah, we're just going to get packed up. I'm probably going to regret it because I think it's going to be a really good day tomorrow. It's sort of sunshine interspersed with showers, but those showers are quite wintry, so it probably would have made it quite a nice day to go out walking in. But I'm just more concerned about getting out of this valley. Yeah, I don't want any roads to be closed or something in the morning because of snow and ice or whatever. It's quite windy, twisty roads to get down here, and I'm right at the very end of the valley as well, so yeah, I think I'm just going to err on the side of caution and head back. Seems like the sensible thing to do. And then me and Walter will head out tomorrow somewhere. We'll go for a nice walk closer to home, maybe go up into Dales or something like that. Might even hit one of the reservoirs at Harrogate, because there might be a good chance of seeing some snow there as well. But yeah, at least it'll be main roads getting to it, and I'm not going to end up stuck in a valley with no food and water for 3 weeks. But yeah, I'm going to get packed up.